Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. Today we got a 2010 GMC Sierra in with, how many miles it's got on it? I think it's got like 100 and, I think it was like 179,000 miles. How did I bring that up? Yeah, 179,000. Anyway, it came in with a knocking noise from the engine. So let me start this thing up. Now, it's going to be loud because it doesn't have a muffler on it. We'll go ahead and see it. You can hear. Okay, I'm pretty sure you heard that knocking noise in it. It sounds like it's up from the top end. It's also missing out. So I've got the scanner hooked to it. Let's see if we can kind of isolate from what cylinder that thing is missing out on. Let's see here. Get it pulled up here. Guess we'll run some codes on it here. I don't know if y'all can see them or not. It's kind of blurry looking through here. Anyway, we do have a misfire code, evap, key deterrent theft code, oil pressure code, brake switch, and a oxygen sensor code. Well, we weren't going after a misfire, so let's go back here. See if we can find what cylinder it's misfiring on. Okay, on the history part, it looks like cylinder 2. It's got the most, a little bit on 4. Start it up here. Definitely cylinder 2 has got the misfire. Cylinder 2. So what I'll probably do is try to kind of isolate that what cylinder. I will check compression on that cylinder real quick. Just kind of a fast check. So let me get things set up for that. Now we're going after number 2 cylinder. So this first cylinder here on the passenger side, I've got the plug wire off the plug, and I'm going to remove this spark plug out. Okay, I've got the compression gauge hooked up on it. Let's see here. Crank it over. You'll be able to see it if I lay it sideways somehow. Lay it like that. Just this, zoom this in. Come on, focus. All right. Spread her over. We got some compression. Okay, let's evaluate this. It's got compression on number 2 cylinder. It's got a noise. It's that knocking noise. It is loudest from the front top side. It's not quite as loud back here. Seeing that we was showing a misfire on number 2 cylinder, we have compression, assuming that the coil and the wire are good, which I'm assuming they are. I think I know what the problem is, but I need to remove this valve cover before I know I'm for sure that's what it is. So it won't take long to remove it, so I'll remove it out of the way. All right, I got this valve cover off, and it is exactly what I was thinking it was. Get my light situated down here on number 2 cylinder. These are the rocker arms. Can you see them? Down here. That's the intake. This one's the exhaust, and look. See all that play in that thing? It's not the rocker arm. It is the lifter. That lifter sets underneath the head. They set in the block itself on this one. And I remembered I'd had one of these from a long time ago, and I went out there to the junk pile and dug it out. And I'll show you these lifters. Get my camera set up here. Let's do it cam up here real quick on this toolbox. But these lifters set in these trays here, and they run on these on this cam lobes. And are you seeing it here? Scooch over here. And what has happened is these lifters are supposed to slide up into this and lock into place into these trays. Well, that's nothing but plastic. You see this one here? It's spinning. It shouldn't spin. So what it did, that tray either cracked or wore out, so the lifter spins around sideways on the little roller here, and it wears a groove in the cam lobe. So when it does that, we've got too much of a gap in it, so when that cam comes around, it smacks that thing and causes a knocking noise. And that'll cause a miss because that's not opening up the valve all the way. Well, that's what it is. Let's say you want to try to fix that. You'd have to put a cam in it, lifters. Both cylinder heads would have to come off. The whole front of the engine there, timing chains, radiator, intake, all have to be stripped out. Exhaust manifolds to get the heads off, because them sit underneath the head. Pretty expensive job. So with 180,000 miles on it, I think it'd be better off just to put an engine in it. This time you do all that, if you put a new cam, everything in it, you just send the heads off, get them reworked, you're probably looking $3,500 easy. Might as well just put a new engine in it, be done with it. Anyway, appreciate everybody watching.